Hey guys, what's up? Is it bad to use a guide or a walkthrough or a playthrough to beat your RPGs? That's an interesting question because a lot of people are often afraid to admit that they used a guide for this and for that. Like they think they are less of a gamer or an inferior gamer if they can't figure out how to beat a boss or how to solve a puzzle or where to go, what to do, etc., right? Well, in my opinion, no, it isn't. It isn't bad at all. In fact, I strongly believe people should just play the games however the hell they want, and if other gamers judge you, to hell with them. In my personal experience, in my personal opinion as well, whenever I've used a walkthrough or a guide, was precisely because I got stuck, because I had gotten stuck in a part, or didn't know how to defeat a boss, or didn't know where to go, or where was this item, or how to recruit this character, etc. Now, do I enjoy using them or resorting to them? Not really. I am the type of guy that if I am really enjoying a game, if I'm really enjoying my RPG, I'm just gonna play it, and if I get stuck, I'm gonna try to figure out for myself what to do or how to beat that specific part. So I guess it all depends on what type of game, because the more I like the game, the more I'm enjoying the game, the more I want to figure out for myself what to do or where to go. And the less I'm enjoying a game, the more likely it is for me to just go to a walkthrough or to a guide or a playthrough on YouTube and just figure out what the hell am I supposed to do or where to go next, just so I can get over that part and move on with the game. And sometimes I even end up beating a boss battle or getting past a certain point the way I wasn't supposed to do it, which is pretty funny. So I guess it's a matter of perspective, like everything nowadays. Is it bad to use a walkthrough? Is it a good idea or a bad idea? Screw that! Just use it if you want to. No one should look down on you for that. So I guess the question will be now for me, how often have I used guides, or how often do I resort to using guides? To be honest, quite often. Not that often, but quite often. Let's just say 7 out of 10 times I use a guide for several different reasons. Like sometimes I use a guide for a secret, to unlock a secret, or to recruit a certain character, or to get this piece of armor, or this equipment, this weapon, this whatever. But in order to defeat a boss, or to figure out where to go next, or how to beat a specific battle, or something that is related to the main quest, how often do I resort to using guides? I think like 4 or maybe 5 out of 10 times I use a guide. But then again, like I said before, it all depends on the game. There are games that I love I love these games, right? Like the Grow Lancer games or the Suikoden games. And sometimes when I first played them, I got stuck in a part, and it was infuriating because you really want to figure it out for yourself. But in the end, you end up going to a walkthrough and find out what you're doing wrong. And it turns out that sometimes you had no idea. Like you check the walkthrough, you read this part on the guide, or you watch it on the playthrough, and you're like, I can't believe it. That's what I had to do. There's no way I could have figured that out for myself if I hadn't looked up this guide. There's no way. I have come across several times with several different video games that there's just no way I could have figured that out on my own. So I love guides, I love walkthroughs, I love playthroughs. They make my experience with certain RPGs easier and funnier, so it makes them more entertaining because I guess because I am a balanced guy, because I sometimes try as hard as I can to figure it out for myself, and if I can't, I have zero shame, absolutely zero shame to go into my computer or my phone to look up a walkthrough and figure out what the hell, right? Anyway, so for me, no, not at all. It's not bad at all. and perhaps this question shouldn't even be asked. Like, don't feel embarrassed or ashamed to use a walkthrough or a guide. There's a reason why there are so many of them online. Not because people are stupid or lazy or whatever. Well, maybe it's because people are a little bit lazy. I'll give you that, but not because people are stupid or inferior gamers or they suck at games. Not necessarily. It's because people just want to share their knowledge, how I beat this game, what I did in this part, and share that and offer you a way or a perspective on how to beat that boss or get past a battle or where to go or what to do. It's just a big, gigantic piece of advice in the world of gaming. That's it for this video, my friends. It's time for you to answer this question. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends. See you next time!